what's funny is we used to burn people like this at the stake who were doing stuff like this during the full moon or an eclipse.
Yeah.
Now we're like, they're the smartest people in the world, but we used to kill them.
It's pretty cool that witches and warlocks can wear white lab coats, and they were like, you're respectable.
Dude, witches went through a serious rebranding, and we're like, how can we make people think we're smart and useful?
Good. You know what? We can add on 3 years of college, and that'll do it.
Yeah. All a biology book is just spells and combinations on how to make compounds.
Yeah, exactly.
If you combine these elements, they make meth.
Periodic table, that's basically their, what were those classes called where you had to decode shit? They use a periodic table for that, though.
Yeah. I don't know. They're the... They're the Ben Franklin glasses from National Treasure. Like, I could see the combinations now. Nick Cage is going to solve the whole, the Freemason puzzle during the eclipse.
If I mix iron and titanium phosphate, I get just a blast of energy.
Yes. Yeah, but I thought that was very interesting when I read that they're trying to find invisible energy fields. Basically, they're trying to find the God particles.
Or, hear me out, they're going to find the 3 Saiyans that live on Earth, and they're going to fuck shit up.
Right.
We're going to have a world battle.
The whole concern is all the time they're always like, well, you guys keep doing these experiments, and it could end the world, and they're just like, yeah, but we want to fuck around so we can find out. And then people are like, yeah, I guess.
You think there's anybody left in the deep underground caverns of Mars going, they never learn?
Yeah, so that's what I was reading too, that's what's kind of interesting. The collider, right?
Yeah.
Is a 17-mile long tunnel. So, it's way bigger than a NASCAR track. Still tracking with the NASCAR theme here.
I like this. And it only goes in the direction, so it always turns left.
You're right. And when I was reading the article earlier, it's built way underground.
Okay.
So, we're having particles.
Are you telling me we have mole people scientists?
That's what I was going to get to, dude. We got these root vegetable scientists just under there trying to recreate the Big Bang Theory.
I've been wondering why they've been growing carrots more. It's so they're easily reachable by these people.
Yeah. That's why it's funny when I hear conspiracy theorists talk about it. It's like, it's underground, like lizard people who are after us. I'm like, we were right about the underground part, technically. Why'd you add the lizard? They're just people underground doing really weird experiments.
Is this in Vegas, and that's what they're making all the homeless people do now?
Yeah. Dude, it's just weird to me that it has to be that far underground. They put it underground, and if it goes haywire, there's just going to be a giant hole opening up to Earth, and that's when people are like, they're trying to summon Satan. They're trying to bring him up from the core.
Oh, dude, how funny will it be if it produces a red light?
Oh, dude, it'd be crazy. Yeah, dude, people are going to
A hole opens up and red lights are just firing out like you're at a Three Doors Down concert. And you're like, oh, shit.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see if I can remember how it's underground.
Is it deeper than the tunnels Tesla's building in Vegas for their cars?
Probably. I would assume so. Is this the one I was looking at the other day? No. I don't know. I should have just kept open the ones I was looking at the other day because it had some interesting. But I was like, that's funny that they're trying to find the God particle, I thought.
Yeah, they're trying to find the God. You know what's funny is nobody's thinking about this. Well, wouldn't the God particle be up higher? Like, they're going down lower? Like, we didn't say which God.
Right. No, well, that's a lot of the Christians' concerns. There's a lot of people bringing up that whole thing. They're like, why do they have to do it underground? God is above us and all around us. Technically, God would be underground, too. He's around all of us. It's not like there's a magnetic field where, like, Satan's, like, using the earth crust to be like, God can't penetrate this.
It's rock hard.
Yeah.
No, the
Earth's hot lava god. You can't touch it. Satan and God are just constantly playing hot lava. Can't touch it.
Satan's like, I have it locked down from east to west. It's flat, so you can't go around.
Yeah. I just think people are loving this thing. I guess like people are just migrating in the masses to try to like go be in the direction or the line of this to go see it.
Oh, it is so funny the fact that Austin, Texas, flat out said, "Don't come here. We are not accepting tourists." They declared a state of emergency.
No way.
Yeah.
They told people no.
Yep. So they're denying
The whole
people.
city, that whole identity is built on being weird. It's like, no, we don't want any more weirdos.
Yes.
Joe Rogan brought too many of them.
Him and his gang came down here with the red sashes, and now we have to bring out old Wyatt Earp to thin out the herd.
Yeah, Joe Rogan fucking brought his whole podcast cult down to Austin. They're like, there's too many fucking weirdos down here now.
Enough about aliens.
Got a thing called the mothership. There's a fucking eclipse happening. Why is this all happening? Because he brought Joe Rogan.
Yeah, just conspiracy city.
Yeah,
It's been renamed.
It is. Well, wasn't it back in the day? Like, Austin has a lot of conspiracies. I remember one of the first, like, before Alex Jones went, like, super crazy and had his whole... There was one conspiracy he was always pitching about how the University of Texas has, like, some kind of crazy underground lab underneath the football field and shit. He said there was a bunch of weird shit going on at UT.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like there's always been these weird stuff around Austin, I guess. So
yeah,
I didn't know Austin was stopping them though. There's like no more tourists, huh?
I guess not.
How can you stop tourists though? Like if I guess the hotels and stuff are full, whatever. But like, how are you going to stop people from coming to your city? They can't even stop people from coming through the border down in Texas. You can stop Americans from coming.
You put into effect the stand your ground law on the city outskirts.
Oh, gotcha. Dude, I think Texas is just really gearing up to try to keep people out of there. They're eventually just like, the whole thing, perimeter.
You think there's a guy down there just rubbing his hands a bit together and be like, all right, phase one's complete. What are you doing? We're getting ready for the war. We're going to have a civil war in Texas to get rid of these freaks we invited.
Yeah. We're going to liberate Austin, and then we're going to go, and then we're getting ready for the real one.
Liberty or justice for Texas.
All I know is fence salesmen down in Texas are making a fucking fortune right now.
I've heard, now correct me if you haven't heard this, but I've heard they've reached out to the constructors of Fenway Park and be like, how did you build that green monster?
Yeah, can you, how is that built? You know, like, and like, you guys still put in like that area, you know, you did that cool thing with the scoreboard where you still can open up the little hatches. Like,
yeah, can we do that but facing the outside?
Yeah.
Who is this?